Hello students, this is 9th English medium, chapter number 11, subject science, reflection of light. So today I am going to cover the topic about ray diagram. So what is basically a ray diagram? It helps us to draw the nature of the image. Now you can see here first picture, in that you can see the image where the image is erect image. Erect means what? Straight. Okay. Now in the second picture you can see the image is not erect. That means not erect means it is not straight. Okay, that means in English we call it as an inverted image, means ulta image form hota hai, right? Now here you can see this is a mirror in which you can see the normal hand, but in the image if you see the hand is not normal, it is big. Okay, why does this happen? That we are going to understand with the help of the ray diagram. So this image is called as the magnified image, and here you can see this image is very small, so that is called as the diminished image. So these are the terms that you have to remember: erect image, inverted image, magnified image and diminished image. So let us learn to draw the ray diagram. So before drawing the ray diagram, some basic rules that you have to know about the ray diagrams. Okay, so what you have to do, first of all you have to draw a straight line, and this straight line we all know is called as the principal axis, correct, which is of 3 centimeter. You can take a distance according to you. Okay, so first straight line again, principal axis, and then you can take a 3 centimeter distance, or you can take 2 centimeter from here. Not compulsory, whatever the distance you can take. Okay, but it should be very small distance, not very big. Here you will name it as P, and we know what is P. P is pole. Then again we will take a distance, same distance you will take. Okay, and you will keep in this way the protector, and you will draw a line from the P, right? And here there is a surface, this is a opaque surface, as we have already discussed that this mirror is called as the concave mirror. Okay, now again you will take a distance around about 2 centimeter, and you will mark a point. First point will be the F, that is focus, and same distance again you will take, and you will mark a point C, that is a center of curvature. So these are the basic things that you have to remember. The distance, first of all draw a straight line, principal axis, and after 3 centimeter distance you draw keep a protector and draw a concave mirror, and after that you plot the 2 points F and C on the principal axis at a distance of 2 centimeter. Okay, so remember this, these are the important points. Before starting with the ray diagram you should know these things, and one more thing you should know, that how to draw the ray diagram. Okay, so to draw the ray diagram you should know the some rules. Now what are the rules for drawing the ray diagram? Let us understand. The first rule, rule number 1, if the incident ray is parallel to the principal axis, then the reflector ray passes through the focus. One more time, if the incident ray is parallel to the principal axis, then reflector ray passes through the focus. Now let us understand with the help of the diagram. Now these are the basic thing, first of all you have to draw. Okay, and now first rule says that incident ray is parallel to the principal axis. Suppose I will keep an object here. Now you can see this arrow. Okay, and this arrow is called as an object. Always remember. Okay, arrow is pointing upward, so you will label it as A and B, which is kept behind the C. Now when the ray of light comes from here, you can see the ray of light is coming from here at the tip of the object. Okay, now when it comes, when it hit, okay, to the mirror, you know it will reflect back. So first sentence itself is saying that if the incident ray is parallel to the principal axis, this is incident ray which is parallel to the principal axis, then the reflected ray passes through the focus. Now after reflection this ray is called as incident ray, and when it hit the mirror, and after that it will reflect back, that is bounce back, and it passes through the focus. You can see in this picture clearly. ठीक है, focus से pass हो रहा है. Okay, this is the first rule. Whenever you draw the ray diagram you have to draw this way. Okay, you will more clearly come to know as I will start drawing the ray diagram. This is the first rule. Okay, so first rule again I will repeat, if the incident ray is parallel to the principal axis, then reflected ray passes through the focus. This rule you should know, you should learn this rule. Okay, similarly there are the more 2 rules are there, total 3 rules are there that you should know. So first rule, is it clear? Now let us go to the second rule. Second rule is, if the incident ray passes through the focus, then the reflected ray parallel to the principal axis. If the incident ray passes through the focus, then the reflected ray parallel to the principal axis. So let us understand this with the help of diagram again. So again you have to draw the diagram, again you have to draw the object, same, again you have to label it AB, and this time how does the ray is going to pass? It is going to pass through the focus. यहाँ पे लिखा है ना, देखिए रूल नंबर 2 में कि if the incident ray passes through the focus, देखिए focus से पास होगा, ray of light निकल कहाँ से रहा है, point A से ही निकल रहा है, right, and it is passing to the focus. This time it is not parallel, and after passing to the focus it will reflect back and it becomes parallel to the principal axis. In this way you can see this is the incident ray, okay, and when it will reflect back, see in this way it is reflecting back. Okay, so this ray of light which is reflecting back, okay, which is called as the reflected ray, is parallel to the principal axis. So this is the second rule that you should remember. Clear? Now rule number 3. Rule number 3 says, if the incident ray passes through the center of curvature, then the reflected ray traces the same path. Okay, what is the rule? If the incident ray passes through the center of curvature, मतलब अब C से ray pass होगा, then it traces the same path after reflection. Let us understand how. So same diagram again I have drawn. Now again here there will be object and label it as AB. Now this time the ray of light is going to pass through the center of curvature. Rule में लिखा है ना, if the incident ray passes through the center of curvature. Now it will passes through the center of curvature. This is the incident ray. Okay, and after reflection it will trace the same path. Again it will go in the same direction. Okay, again it will pass through the same direction. You can see this arrow which is there on the blue line. It is going from C, and after reflection again it is coming back from the C. So that means it is tracing the same path. So these are the 3 basic rules that you should know, okay, before drawing the ray diagram, and then it will be very easy for you to draw the ray diagrams. So now let us understand how to draw the ray diagram. So these are the just revision part, that 3 rules are there that you should know, okay, because it is important. Question might ask in the examination ki write the 3 rules for drawing the concave mirror, okay, for drawing the ray diagram of concave mirror. So you should know these 3 rules, and you should know these diagrams also, okay, which is also given in your textbook. Just go through it and check it once again. Okay, now let us start with the ray diagram. Now first ray diagram says object beyond C. Object beyond C means where to keep the object beyond C, मतलब C के पीछे रखना है object को, ठीक है. तो first of all basic thing you have to draw again. You have to draw a principal axis, and you know that you will take some distance and you will plot a point P. ठीक है, कितना भी आप distance ले सकते हैं, आपकी मर्जी है, ठीक है, point P कहीं भी आप रख सकते हैं. And then 3 centimeter लेंगे तो distance तो better होगा, okay. You can take 2 centimeter distance also, it is up to you. Now you have to draw a concave mirror. You know how to draw the concave mirror by keeping the protector on the P, as I have shown you in an earlier image. Now after this is a pole, okay. You draw the concave mirror in this way. After that, keeping a distance of 2 centimeter, you have to draw 2 points. One is F, that is focus, and second is a center of curvature, that is C. Okay, this I hope you understood. This is the basic things of drawing the ray diagram. For any ray diagram, okay, you have to draw this for concave mirror, okay, because we are going to study only the ray diagram for concave mirror, not convex mirror. Now after that, again at a distance of 1 centimeter or 2 centimeter, you draw one object. अब ये line कितना हो सकता है, ये line जो आप draw करेंगे, it can be anything, okay, it can be this line, which is this line, this one, ये जो line है, okay, it can be according to you. Don't draw very big, draw 1 centimeter या 1.5 centimeter line, okay, and put an arrow, and then write A and B. That will be your object, because they have told why beyond C. C के पीछे मैंने ऑब्जेक्ट क्यों रखा, क्योंकि यहाँ पे क्वेश्चन ही दिए है, देखो ऊपर लिखा है ऑब्जेक्ट बियॉन्ड सी, ऐसे लिखा आएगा एग्जामिनेशन में, ओके तो आपको उसके अकॉर्डिंग ऑब्जेक्ट रखना है और रे डायग्राम ड्रॉ करना है. तो इसका रे डायग्राम कैसे ड्रॉ होगा, देखो फर्स्ट थिंग you have to follow the rules of the ray diagram whenever you draw the ray diagram, okay. So to obtain an image of the object we use only 2 rules. 3 rules है जिसमें से खाली 2 rules use करेंगे हम लोग to draw the ray diagram. Sometime which rules we are going to use, pay attention. First rule we are going to apply here, okay. पहला रूल क्या था अगर आपको याद है तो, कि ray of light coming from the tip of the point A, okay, incident ray, and it passes through the focus. This was the first rule, remember अभी हम लोग ने देखा था, ये first rule है, तो first rule आपने अप्लाई कर देना है. तो you have applied the first rule, okay. Now second, what is the second rule says? Second rule says that if the incident ray of light passing to the focus, okay, then it become parallel to the principal axis. तो focus से pass हो रहा है देखिए, okay, and it becomes parallel to the principal axis, right? It is, you are getting, right? I am drawing here 2 colors, one is black and one is red color. You don't have to use the colors, okay. Just for your understanding I am making 2 different rays of light. Now I have applied both the rules. I hope you understood, okay. So once you have drawn in this way, you will get in this way the image. ऐसा image आपको मिल जाएगा. अब यहाँ पे देखिए कि after applying any 2 rules, locate the intersection of the reflector ray. अब यहाँ पे देखिए, यहाँ पे कहाँ 2 रेज मिल रहे हैं एक साथ में, यहाँ पे देख सकते हैं आप, ये पॉइंट पे ड्रॉ एन इन्वर्टेड इमेज, यहाँ पे देख सकते हैं आप इन दिस वे, इन हियर दिस 2 रेज आर, जहाँ पे देखिए मैंने डॉट कर दिए हैं, ये दोनों रेज ऑफ लाइट मीट कर रहे हैं एक पॉइंट पे यहाँ पे. कैन यू सी हियर आई हैव ड्रॉन अ डॉट, ओके. सो वहाँ पर आपको एक लाइन ड्रॉ करना है, ठीक है. हाउ टू ड्रॉ अ लाइन, जस्ट सी इन दिस वे. वाई इन्वर्टेड, देखिए ये उल्टा ड्रॉ किया मैंने, एरो नीचे की तरफ. क्यों एरो नीचे की तरफ, जहाँ इमेज बनता है वहीं एरो होना चाहिए. तो यहाँ पे इमेज कहाँ बन रहा है, ये 2 लाइन जहाँ इंटरसेक्ट हो रहा है, ठीक है, वहीं इमेज बन रहा है डॉट पे. तो इसके लिए एरो नीचे की तरफ आएगा, ठीक है. एंड इट विल बी ए एंड बी, ए डैश एंड बी डैश. तो ये जो बना है आपका ए डैश एंड बी डैश, दैट इज नथिंग बट योर इमेज. ये आपका इमेज है, ठीक है, और ये आपका ऑब्जेक्ट है, लिखा हुआ है यहाँ पर, ओके. सो दिस इज हाउ यू हैव टू ड्रॉ इट. तो यहाँ पे आपको मिल गया, ये तो ऑब्जेक्ट आपने रखा था और ये आपको इमेज बन गया. जब आप ये रे डायग्राम ड्रॉ करेंगे तो आपको भी वैसे ही मिलेगा. अगर आपने जो डिस्टेंस मैंने बताया उसके हिसाब से रे डायग्राम परफेक्टली करेंगे, तो कैसे भी रे डायग्राम नहीं करना है तो आपको इमेज करेक्ट नहीं मिलेगा. फॉलो माई इंस्ट्रक्शन एंड ड्रॉ द रे डायग्राम, यू विल गेट करेक्टली, ठीक है. नाउ आफ्टर ड्रॉइंग this is 50% part is completed, okay. Now you have to write about some description, you have to give about the ray diagram. Now what is that? First, position of the image. Position means image कहाँ बना है, location कहाँ है image का. So you will write between C and F. You can see clearly here between C and F image form हो रहा है. देखिए C ये F, इसके बीच में ये image form हो रहा है ना, okay. तो C and F के बीच में image form हो रहा है, ओके. हमेशा याद रखिए इमेज कैसे फॉर्म होता है, जब ये दोनों रेज ऑफ लाइट, ये देखिए ये रेज ऑफ लाइट और ये रेज ऑफ लाइट यहाँ पे इंटरसेक्ट हो रहे हैं ना नीचे, तो इमेज नीचे की तरफ फॉर्म होगा. अगर ये इमेज, ये दोनों लाइन ऊपर की इंटरसेक्ट होता है तो ऊपर की तरफ इमेज फॉर्म होगा, ठीक है. और जहाँ इमेज फॉर्म होता है यहाँ पर यू कैन सी हियर इमेज, ये दोनों लाइन यहाँ पे इंटरसेक्ट हो रहे हैं ना, राइट. सो इमेज किस तरह से शो करेंगे हम लोग, एरो कहाँ होगा, नीचे की तरफ, ओके, नॉट अपवर्ड. इस तरह से नहीं ड्रॉ करेंगे. जब इमेज होगा तो आप एरो इस तरह से ड्रॉ करेंगे. क्यों, एरो वहीं आना चाहिए जहाँ पे डॉट दोनों लाइन इंटरसेक्ट होते हैं. तो यहाँ पे दोनों लाइन इंटरसेक्ट कहाँ हो रहे हैं, यहाँ पे नीचे की तरफ, तो एरो नीचे की तरफ होगा, ओके. तो मतलब इमेज कैसा बना है, इन्वर्टेड, उल्टा बना है. सेकेंड, यू विल राइट द नेचर ऑफ द इमेज. नाउ व्हाट इज द नेचर ऑफ द इमेज. फर्स्ट इज अ रियल. वाई रियल, बिकॉज एज द रे आर एक्चुअली मीटिंग, ओके. रियल हमेशा रहेगा ही, ये आप नोट करके चलिए. इमेज लगभग रियल रहेगा. एक आध डायग्राम में, रे डायग्राम में इमेज वर्चुअल होने के चांसेस है, ठीक है, होगा वर्चुअल, ओके, दैट आई विल टेल यू, बट मोस्ट ऑफ द रे डायग्राम्स जब आप ड्रॉ करेंगे तो इमेज क्या होगा, नेचर ऑफ द इमेज, फर्स्ट पॉइंट विल बी रियल ओनली. व्हाई रियल? रीजन कि as the rays are actually meeting, because rays are actually meeting, therefore it is real. Second, inverted. Now as I told you कि inverted उल्टा इमेज फॉर्म हो रहा है, एरो नीचे की तरफ है, अगर एरो ऊपर की तरफ होता तो इरेक्ट, बट एरो नीचे की तरफ है, दैट मीन्स इट इज इन्वर्टेड इमेज. एंड एज द इमेज इज बिलो द प्रिंसिपल एक्सिस, एक ही बात याद रखना है, देखिए प्रिंसिपल एक्सिस के नीचे की तरफ इमेज फॉर्म हो रहा है ना, तो इसके लिए इन्वर्टेड. अगर प्रिंसिपल एक्सिस के ऊपर की तरफ इमेज फॉर्म होता तो erect. This you should know, okay. And the last one is about the size. Now you can compare the distance. आप size ले सकते हैं, okay, आप measurement कर सकते हैं scale से. ये जो आपने suppose ये आपने कितना distance लिया होगा, maybe it can be 1.5 सेंटीमीटर object का distance scale से, इतना यहाँ से यहाँ तक, A से लेकर B तक का distance अगर if you measure 1.5 या 2 सेंटीमीटर, but if you measure this distance from A to B, ऑब्वियसली ये डिस्टेंस बड़ा होगा ऑब्जेक्ट का और इमेज का डिस्टेंस छोटा होगा, तो देखने में भी लग रहा है, आप देख सकते हैं कि ऑब्जेक्ट बड़ा लग रहा है और इमेज छोटा लग रहा है, ओके. सो देयरफॉर वी कैन से दैट इट इज डिमिनिश्ड. डिमिनिश्ड मीन्स व्हाट? स्मॉल, ओके. सो दिस इज हाउ यू हैव टू ड्रॉ ऑल द रे डायग्राम्स, ओके. ऑल द रे डायग्राम्स के जो ऑब्जेक्ट का पोजीशन होगा डिफरेंट डिफरेंट होगा और इमेज आपको डिफरेंट डिफरेंट मिलने वाले हैं, ओके. सो दिस वी कंप्लीटेड फर्स्ट रे डायग्राम. So as the image height is smaller than the object, इसके लिए इसको diminished बोलते हैं. Diminished means small. Now next we will go for the next ray diagram, that is object at C. Now same thing I will draw again. देखिए ये बार बार same, everything will be same. इतना ही distance लेना है, ऐसे ही draw करना है आपको. Everything will be same. Okay. Now object should be at C. अब ये object को हम लोग shift कर देंगे and we'll keep this object on the C. देखिए सी पे रखा है ऑब्जेक्ट को एग्जैक्टली यहाँ पे. अगर आप देख सकते हैं कि आप बोलेंगे कि सर यहाँ पे सी है, ये पॉइंट पे सी है ना, और ऑब्जेक्ट आपने यहाँ पे रखा है, नहीं, ये ऑब्जेक्ट इधर ही है, ओके. कंसिडर दिस ऑब्जेक्ट ऑफ द सी ओनली, इट इज़ नॉट बिटवीन सी एंड एफ. ये ऑब्जेक्ट जो है वो सी पे ही है, ठीक है. यहाँ पे आपको पॉइंट शिफ्ट हुआ है लग रहा है होगा, लेकिन ये सी पर ही है, ओके. Now same thing again you will draw, you will label it AB, object C पे रखा है, इस बार भी same rule will follow. First rule, the ray of light will come from the point A on the top of the arrow and it will pass through the focus. Same thing, okay. Again next rule, what does the next rule says? It passes through the focus and become parallel to the principal axis. Again it will be the same rule, okay. Now here also you can see where does the image is form. Anybody can tell me? Yes, the image वहाँ पे form होगा जहाँ पे ये दोनों ray of light intersect हो रहा है. कहाँ पे intersect हो रहा है? You can see here clearly the object यहाँ पर ही C पर ही intersect हो रहा है. आप भी draw करके देखिए, आपको ऐसा ही आएगा. Follow my instruction, okay? So here the image is at the C itself. Object भी C पे है और image जो बना है वो भी C पर है. तो उसको लेबलिंग कर देंगे A डैश एंड B डैश, एंड देन यू विल राइट पोजीशन ऑफ द इमेज. पोजीशन ऑफ द इमेज विल बी व्हाट? एट C, क्योंकि C पे बना है इमेज, सो इमेज एट C, तो इट विल बी एट C पोजीशन. नेक्स्ट, नेचर ऑफ द इमेज. नाउ व्हाट आर द नेचर ऑफ द इमेज? फर्स्ट, इट विल बी रियल, एज आई टोल्ड, हमेशा रियल होगा ही. सेकेंड, it will be inverted because as the image is below the principal axis, as you know यहाँ पे भी image कैसे बना है? principal axis के नीचे बना है, तो इसके लिए it is inverted. and अगर आप size की measurement करें तो आप देख सकते हैं कि object का size और image का size दोनों same है, so therefore you will write as the same size. Okay, this is how second ray diagram we have completed. Now next is object is kept between C and F. First object was beyond C, second object on the C. अब object C और F के बीच में रखा है, ठीक है. ये ऐसा क्वेश्चन आपको आएगा एग्जामिनेशन में. यू डोंट हैव टू रिमेंबर कि ऑब्जेक्ट कहाँ रखना है, ठीक है. ऑब्जेक्ट कहाँ रखना है क्वेश्चन पेपर पे लिख के आएगा, तो वहीं आपको ऑब्जेक्ट रख के आपको ये रे डायग्राम ड्रॉ करना है. अब मैं थर्ड रे डायग्राम बता रहा हूँ जहाँ पे ऑब्जेक्ट C और F के बीच में रखा है. So what you will do, again you will draw a ray diagram. First rule you will apply, it will pass through the point A and after passing it will reflect back and passes through the focus. This is the first rule I have applied. Now what is the second rule? It passes through the focus and become parallel to the principal axis, right? So now it will pass through the focus and become parallel to the principal axis. Now you can see here, where does this two line intersect? Now you can see clearly here the image is formed and here the two lines are getting intersected, right? So I will draw a ray diagram, I will draw one object which is inverted, arrow नीचे की तरफ. यहाँ पे देख सकते हैं आप clearly कि यहाँ पे ये दोनों ray of light intersect कर रहा है, तो ये point पे ऑब्जेक्ट इमेज फॉर्म हो रहा है. तो एरो किस तरह से होगा, ऐसा उल्टा एरो फॉर्म हो जाएगा, राइट. एंड यू विल लेबल इट एज ए डैश एंड बी डैश. नाउ यू विल सी द पोजीशन ऑफ द इमेज फर्स्ट. नाउ फर्स्ट ऑफ ऑल टेल मी वेयर डज द इमेज इज फॉर्म. देखिए सी के पीछे इमेज फॉर्म हुआ है, मतलब बियॉन्ड सी. नेचर ऑफ द इमेज, नेचर ऑफ द इमेज, फर्स्ट it will be real, as you know, always it is real. Second, it is inverted because it is below the principal axis. And third and the last is what is the size. Size you can see clearly here कि this image is bigger compared to the object. आप इसका distance measure कर लीजिए, A से B object का distance, और यहाँ पे आप distance ये measure कर लीजिए A dash and B dash. A dash and B dash का जो image का जो distance है, okay, that will be bigger as compared to the object distance. That you should know, okay, and if you measure you will come to know. So this is the three things that you should write. Position, nature of the image में कि one is real, second inverted, and the last is magnified. Okay, so these three things you should know. I hope it is clear with the object between C and F. Now next ray diagram we'll draw where object is kept at F. At F का मतलब क्या होता है, focus, right? So same all these things we'll draw again. Now you can see object is kept at the F, position F. Now A and B, again you will write the name and you have to start drawing the ray diagram. So what you will do here, first rule you can apply, yes, incident ray parallel to the principal axis and passing through the focus. Can we apply this first rule? Yes, we can apply, and we have applied here, and it is passing through the focus. What does the second rule say? Object से focus से pass होना चाहिए. देखिए second rule is not possible here. Why second rule is not possible? Because object खुद ही F पे रखा हुआ है, तो ray of light F से pass नहीं होगा. Okay, so second rule is not possible here. So we will go to the third rule now. What does the third rule say? Third rule says that it passes through the center of curvature. अब देखिए थर्ड रूल में क्या होता है कि इस तरह से ये रे ऑफ लाइट आपको ड्रॉ करना है. ओके, ध्यान से देखिए, इट इज इंपॉर्टेंट. नाउ हियर रे ऑफ लाइट इज पासिंग थ्रू द पॉइंट ए, पासिंग थ्रू द सी, एंड इट इज रिफ्लेक्टिंग बैक. नाउ हियर द इंसिडेंट रे passes through the center of curvature and the reflected ray traces the same path. So once you have done this, now you have to see whether these two rays of light are meeting each other. No, you can see they are never meeting, they become parallel. These two rays will meet at infinity. कई एक पॉइंट पे मीट कर सकते हैं, ऐसा हम लोग एज्यूम कर सकते हैं, लेकिन अगर आप जितना भी एक्सटेंड करेंगे वो नहीं मीट करने वाला अभी तो, बट एट इन्फिनिटी इट मे मीट, वी एज्यूम दैट. सो हियर दैट्स इट इन दिस रे डायग्राम. ठीक है, ये कंप्लीट हो चुका है आपका ये वाला रे डायग्राम. अब आपको इसमें आपको डिस्क्रिप्शन लिखना है. डिस्क्रिप्शन क्या लिखना है कि फर्स्ट पोजीशन ऑफ द इमेज. नाउ एज आई टोल्ड, अभी तक जितने भी हम लोग ने रे डायग्राम किए वहाँ पे आपने देखा होगा टू रेज ऑफ लाइट आर मीटिंग ईच अदर, एट दैट पॉइंट द इमेज इज फॉर्म. बट यहाँ पे तो मीट ही नहीं कर रहे हैं, तो कहाँ पे इमेज फॉर्म होगा? सो वी विल एज्यूम दैट इमेज इज फॉर्म एट इन्फिनिटी. तो ये वाले रे डायग्राम में इमेज कहाँ फॉर्म हो रहा है? एट इन्फिनिटी. देन नेचर ऑफ द इमेज, नेचर ऑफ द इमेज, फर्स्ट इट विल बी रियल ऑब्वियसली. Second, it will be inverted because the image is formed below the principal axis. Real images are inverted. And last is it is highly magnified. Here you will write the image which will be formed, it will be highly magnified. Okay, so this is how you have to draw the next ray diagram when the object is at the F. All this ray diagram you have to practice 2 times. Each ray diagram you have to draw 2 times and you have to practice, and then it will be easy for you. Okay. and when the object is kept between F and P. Now when if I keep the object between F and P, what will happen, that we are going to see. Okay. Now same thing you have to draw again, everything will be the same. Now object is should be between F and P. Okay. Now I will keep the object between F and P. See, in this way, right. Now label it as A and B. Now if you see, first rule can be applied. First rule is easily get applied. Okay, there is no problem, I can apply the first rule. Now what is the second rule says? Second rule, it passes to the focus and become parallel to the principal axis, but it is not possible here in this way. So therefore second rule cannot be applied. Then third rule you have to apply. Third rule says that it passes to the center of curvature and it traces the same path. So third rule can be applied. Okay. So in this way you will draw this next ray diagram, and then you will see here these two lines are never going to meet, nor at infinity, but here अगर आप पीछे की तरफ इसको extend करेंगे, but the ray appear to meet behind the mirror. Okay, and the image will form here. Okay, so ये एक exception ray diagram है, इसको आपको remember करना होगा कि अगर ऐसा आता है तो आपको ऐसा ही draw करना है. अगर एग्जाम में पूछते हैं कि object between F and P, तो image किस तरह से form होगा? Image will form in this way. So you have to assume only for this ray diagram. Okay, that you have to remember, and you will write first time you can see that the image is formed above the principal axis and name it as A dash and B dash. Write position of the image behind the mirror, क्योंकि mirror के पीछे side form हुआ है image, therefore position इसका behind the mirror होगा. Nature of the image will be, first it will be virtual because principal axis के ऊपर है. Okay, इसके लिए वो virtual image. Second, erect as the image is formed above the principal axis, and last is magnified because as the image height is bigger than as compared to the of object. Correct. So these are the things you have to remember, and these are the ray diagrams that you have to draw.